So I'd like to begin with some brief background information. Could you tell me where you went to law school?
We went to Cleveland Marshall College of Law. I was a day student.
I went nights. I worked in the courthouse as a bailiff and went to school at nighttime. And so I met Michelle actually in law school.
And what do you both do?
I am in my first year of being a judge in the 8th District Court of Appeals.
And I'm a judge in Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court, and I just was recently elected the administrative judge.
What did you both do prior to being elected?
So my prior life was I worked at Reminger for 27 years, 25 as a lawyer, started as a law clerk in August of 1991, and worked throughout school, and then hired on as an associate, and eventually promoted to a partnership.
I ended up starting off in federal court as a law clerk for Judge Nugent. And then I went to a law firm for a year and a half, and then I became a county prosecutor, where I prosecuted cases for 10 years, part of the Major Trial Unit and the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. And then I was elected judge in 2008.
And what is your connection to the law library?
Well, I could go first on this one.
Please do.
This was, to me, the best place to study. I mean, you think about it as a law student working at lunchtime. I would come up here, hide in this very spot, and research and do my legal writing, and I'd be able to ask some great questions and get great answers from the staff that worked there. And I credit this building and this library to help me get through law school.
I credit this library for me getting my job at Reminger in a lot of respects, because at the time, Reminger was located right at 113 St. Clair, where the Global Health Innovation Center is at right now. This is the closest library we had, and back then, there wasn't even internet, I don't think.
There was no internet, no Lexus, no Westlaw.
So to research, it was a challenge, and as a new law student and lawyer, I mean, they teach you in law school how to research to a degree, but the staff here was incredible because you didn't know where to start. Just look at all the books. So the librarians, we'd come in with a question, because I would be doing research on any number of topics that any partner might give me, and I didn't know where to start. So the law library made me look really good when I'd come in with an answer.
You know, and what's the beauty of this place is even today, when I have an issue as a judge and I can't find the answer, I come here and I'm able to at least research and look at this and have my staff come out over here and get the answers. This place, it reminds me, if you've ever been to the United States Supreme Court and the library there, you walk into this building and you look at the majestic building, the bookshelves and all the things and case law, things that were decided, some of them in this building. It's just a great place. It's a neat historical building, and it's certainly it's something that should be recognized in our community. It's a great place to be.
Would you say that a lot has changed at the Cleveland Law Library over the years?
I'll let you go first.
Well, I'm very thankful for electronic research nowadays, but I can remember the shepherdizing used to be the hardest aspect of researching. And I don't think students appreciate what it was like to research by topic, and then that would lead you to one case, and then that case might lead you to another case. I was just thinking my first motion I ever wrote was based on one decision, Cherry versus Jerry. It was the only case I could find that supported my position. So research has really changed. Technology has changed. But I'm thankful the physical library hasn't really changed. I still love to come up here and research.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was probably the worst part of my experience in law school was shepherdizing cases. But I think what's unique about this is you can go online and try to research anything, but it doesn't always give you the answer. You come here, you have books that go back to the 1800s that Lexus and Westlaw doesn't provide you with, and that's the beauty of this place.
Has the Cleveland Law Library helped you with any landmark cases?
Well, a few weeks ago I came up and was poring around and found a Pat Brown book on a procedural question that still holds true today. So I can't say there's any landmark case, but like I said, I still attribute this place to me even being hired at my first job, and it still provides information and knowledge with everything we do.
When I was a prosecutor, I would come here, and one of the things when I was the director of the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, I had to figure out a way in terms of search warrants and searching different issues and how computer searches should be conducted. And this library gave me the treatise, and it wasn't a landmark case, but it gave me the treatise and how I can go across the country and educate lawyers and police officers when I was a prosecutor how to conduct a case involving a computer, how you are able to get access to the computer itself, a cell phone, and you go right back to the beginning. And these cases gave me the landmark foundation that I went and taught and applied the early cases to what we're doing now in computers.
Wonderful. Anything else?
No, I love it, and I think it's still a great place to come and just, even if you're not studying, a place to just find some time out and just be amongst the wonderful history that has been in this building since the 1800s.
I agree. It's a wonderful place to come.